Welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to talk about the top 10 Sega Saturn games of all time. The Sega Saturn was released in 1994, and it was a console ahead of its time, featuring 3D graphics and a CD-based format. Despite its short lifespan, the Sega Saturn had some amazing games that are still cherished by gamers today. So, let's dive into the top 10 Sega Saturn games of all time. Kicking off our top 10 list of the greatest horror games of all time is The House of the Dead. Released in 1996, this arcade classic revolutionized the horror genre with its innovative first-person shooter gameplay and terrifying zombie enemies. Players take on the role of special agents tasked with investigating a mysterious outbreak of undead creatures in a gothic mansion. Armed with only their wits and a trusty pistol, they must fight their way through each level, uncovering clues and discovering the dark secrets hidden within the mansion's walls. Overall, The House of the Dead remains a true classic of the horror genre. If you haven't experienced this classic title for yourself, we highly recommend giving it a play. Ranking at number 9 on the list is The Legend of Oasis, an enthralling game that takes players on an epic adventure with the young protagonist, Leon, as he sets out to restore peace to the world. Boasting breathtaking graphics, an awe-inspiring soundtrack, and a captivatingly immersive universe to delve into, this game has earned its rightful place in the hearts of many gamers. The Legend of Oasis offers a dynamic gameplay experience that blends action and puzzle-solving elements to create an enjoyable experience for players of all ages. With an array of challenges and obstacles to overcome, players must use their wit and skill to navigate through the game's world and emerge victorious. All in all, The Legend of Oasis is a must-play for any fan of action-adventure games. With its engaging gameplay, stunning visuals, and captivating soundtrack, it is a game that will stay with you long after you've completed it. Taking the number 8 spot on our list is the beloved classic RPG, Magic Knight Rayearth, which is based on the popular anime series of the same name. This enthralling game follows the adventures of 3 young girls as they embark on a quest through a mystical and enchanting world to save their princess. The game's intuitive controls and smooth gameplay mechanics make it accessible to both experienced and novice players alike. The mesmerizing visuals and richly detailed environments transport players to a fantastical realm that's filled with wonder and danger. If you're looking for a game that will provide hours of entertainment and take you on a thrilling adventure, Magic Knight Rayearth is the perfect choice. Whether you're a fan of the anime series or simply enjoy playing RPGs, this game is sure to captivate and delight you. So why not step into the world of Magic Knight Rayearth today and experience the magic for yourself? Securing the 7th spot on our rundown is none other than Guardian Heroes, a beloved game that masterfully blended role-playing game, RPG, components with side-scrolling beat-em-up gameplay. This Sega Saturn classic offered players a wide selection of characters to choose from, each with their own distinct abilities and playstyles. Whether players preferred to smash their way through hordes of enemies or utilize more tactical gameplay, Guardian Heroes accommodated a diverse range of playstyles. One of the standout features of Guardian Heroes was its captivating branching storyline. Depending on the player's choices and actions throughout the game, the narrative could take various twists and turns, ultimately leading to multiple endings. This innovative design element was a breath of fresh air in the gaming industry, providing players with a sense of agency and impact on the game story. Moreover, Guardian Heroes offered exceptional replay value, encouraging players to dive back into the game and experience different story paths and character playstyles. With its unique fusion of RPG and beat-em-up gameplay, coupled with its immersive storyline and replayability, it's no surprise that Guardian Heroes continues to be a fan favorite among retro gaming enthusiasts. Coming in at number 6 is Panzer Dragoon, a thrilling sci-fi world filled with dragons, ancient technology, and epic battles. The game's stunning visuals and soundtrack transport players into a world unlike any other. The gameplay of Panzer Dragoon is intense and challenging, requiring players to master a variety of weapons and abilities to take down massive bosses and enemies. The series is renowned for its unique rail shooter gameplay, where players control a dragon and must navigate through levels while fending off waves of enemies. The Panzer Dragoon series has also received critical acclaim for its storytelling, world building, and character development. Each installment of the series features a new protagonist, and the game's plots are rich with lore and mystery. Overall, Panzer Dragoon is a must-play for any fan of sci-fi, action, and adventure games. With its captivating world, intense gameplay, and unforgettable soundtrack, the series has rightfully earned its place among the all-time greats of video game history. Ranking at the 5th position, we have Fighter's Megamix, a highly celebrated game that boasts a massive roster of characters sourced from different Sega fighting games. With an impressive selection of over 30 characters to choose from, players can indulge in intense battles featuring iconic fighters from Virtua Fighter, Fighting Vipers, and other franchises. The thrill of selecting your favorite character and engaging in battles with other formidable opponents is truly unmatched, making Fighters Megamix a must-play for anyone who loves fighting games. The game's diverse range of characters and exceptional gameplay make it a timeless classic that has stood the test of time and continues to captivate gamers of all ages. Taking the 4th spot on our list, Virtua Fighter 2 is a timeless classic that has revolutionized the fighting game genre. Released in 1994, the game introduced a groundbreaking feature, 3D graphics, which was a significant upgrade from the 2D graphics of traditional fighting games at the time. One of the game's highlights is its diverse and memorable cast of characters. Each fighter had their own distinct fighting style, moveset, and personality, making them unique and enjoyable to play. From the nimble and agile Sarah Bryant to the slow yet powerful Wolf Hotfield, each character offered a different gameplay experience. Even today, nearly 3 decades after its initial release, Virtua Fighter 2 remains a classic that has stood the test of time. Its influence on the fighting game genre cannot be understated, and its impact can be seen in many of today's modern fighting games. If you're a fan of fighting games, Virtua Fighter 2 is a must-play title that deserves a spot in your gaming library. Securing the 3rd spot on the list is the ever-popular X-Men, Children of the Atom, an iconic game inspired by the widely read comic book series. The game boasted a diverse cast of characters from the X-Men universe, each with their distinct set of skills and moves. The game's captivating graphics were a sight to behold, and the gameplay was a thrilling, high-speed experience, which made it an absolute must-play for enthusiasts of the X-Men franchise or the fighting games genre. The game's graphics are a work of art, with stunning backgrounds, fluid animations, and detailed character designs that transport players into the world of the X-Men. The game's overall aesthetic is a perfect blend of comic book charm and video game polish, making it an enjoyable experience for both die-hard fans of the comics and casual gamers alike. In summary, X-Men, Children of the Atom is a masterpiece of a game that has withstood the test of time. Its captivating characters, impressive graphics, and challenging gameplay make it an all-time classic that every gamer should experience at least once. Taking the 2nd spot on the list is Daytona USA, a game that revolutionized the racing genre with its groundbreaking 3D graphics. Released in the early 90s, the game boasted a diverse selection of tracks and cars that provided players with a thrilling and exhilarating racing experience that was unmatched at the time. The gameplay was lightning fast and intense, requiring players to be quick on their feet and make split-second decisions to come out on top. This fast-paced action, combined with the game's innovative graphics, made it an instant classic and a fan favorite for years to come. Daytona USA remains a milestone in gaming history, paving the way for the many racing games that have followed in its wake. Its legacy lives on, inspiring a new generation of gamers to hit the track and experience the thrill of high-speed racing at its finest. Claiming the top spot on our list is the legendary Nights into Dreams, a masterpiece that was ahead of its time and continues to be a fan favorite. The game revolutionized the gaming industry with its unique gameplay mechanics, where players took control of the main character, Knights, who could fly through magical dreamscapes and collect precious items. One of the game's most striking features was its stunning graphics, featuring vibrant, imaginative, and surreal dream worlds that perfectly captured the essence of the dream realm. The visuals were so impressive that they left a lasting impact on gamers who played the game, and it continues to be praised as one of the most visually impressive games of all time. Nights into Dreams was a true testament to the Sega Saturn's capabilities, pushing the hardware to its limits and showcasing the platform's true potential. The game's innovative mechanics, breathtaking graphics, and unforgettable soundtrack made it a classic that stands the test of time. Any video game fan must experience this masterpiece to truly understand the impact it had on the gaming industry. And there you have it, our list of the top 10 Sega Saturn games of all time. The Sega Saturn may not have been the most successful console of its time, but it had some amazing games. From horror shooters to RPGs, from fighting games to racing games, the Sega Saturn had something for everyone. We hope you enjoyed this video and let us know in the comments which of these games you have played and which ones are your favorites. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.